in example 20 and part B, you can see now from this original curve, we are expected to sketch this curve. And you can see there is a bracket here, and within the bracket, there is x plus 2. So to start with, we must talk about y is equals to fx plus 2. Start with the bracket first, meaning that already this is addition inside. And according to Mayo, you know what addition inside means. This means it's a horizontal translation of negative a steps. Therefore, this one is a horizontal translation of minus 2 steps. What does that mean? Horizontal means all x-axis will be affected, not y. That means all x values, you minus 2. And I want to just, with this knowledge, with this information, just bring that information there. And we will talk of something that looks like addition inside horizontal translation of minus 2. And therefore, we have a graph that will look like this. What this means is that we are only going to affect the x values. First of all, this 0, because the graph cuts the y-axis, or rather, the graph cuts the Cartesian plane at the origin, or it passes through the origin, it will now not pass through the origin, because at the origin, the value of x is 0. 0 minus 2 is minus 2. The graph will pass there. The graph was passing through point A, which was 2 minus 1. The x value will be affected by 2 minus 2. It will be 0 minus 1. And of course, whatever this was will change into minus 2. But what we are interested in is now this part, because this point B, because it's already labeled 6 minus 4. The 6 minus 2, because the x value of minus B of point B is 6. 6 minus 2 becomes 4. So you will have a graph that looks like, that still has the same shape, but generally what has happened, it's like this graph has been pushed to the left 2 steps, pushed to the left 2 steps, and is going to be indicated by the new coordinate now. That is point A prime. This is point B prime, which is going to be 4, 4. Having done that, we are through with the first part of the translation or transformation. Now, what about y is equals to fx plus 2 plus 2? Now we are looking at the addition of 2, but this time outside the bracket. The summary of this, and with a different color, is just going to be seen from the Mayo table, meaning that there is addition but outside. This is 2 is added, but it is outside the bracket. It means the graph which we have already realized, which is this one, is going to be affected by addition outside, meaning vertical translation of A steps. In this case, our A is 2. What are we really saying? What we are really saying is that vertical translation of 2 steps, this is addition outside, which is vertical translation of 2 steps or by 2 steps. Remember, translation is a vector, so we add vertical translation of 2 steps. And specifically what this means is that all y values we add 2. From this one, the y value the y value is -1 here. When the y value is -1, -1 plus 2 is 1. So this graph now climbs up with 2 steps. What is the y value here? You can see it's a 4. 4 plus 2, you get a 6. You maintain the same shape, but all the conspicuous points have gone up by 2. So if you may call this one A double prime, you're going to have coordinates of 0, 1, because that is just like it. And if you may call this one B double prime, you're going to call it 4, 4, 6. And those are just what those points reflect to, or they are the corresponding coordinates of the new curve. The red one is now y is equals to fx plus 2 plus 2. Please take care. Note that everything has been affected by understanding this multiple we have here under Mayo, but it should be done step by step. And you should always start where we have a bracket before we go to the other translations. All right?